Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Drama and dish, folks. Today we're diving into a wild western that's taking Italy by storm, or should I say, by horse. We're talking about Heads or Tails, the latest from Italian-US co-production duo Matteo Zoppi's and Alessio Rigo de Righi. This ambitious film starts off with a reenactment of an actual historical event. Buffalo Bill's traveling rodeo shows visit to Italy back in the early 20th century. And let me tell you, it sets the tone for this entire neo-anti-western, which just so happens to be set in Europe itself. Yes, you read that right. No more pretending to be American landscapes in southern Italy. We're finally getting a taste of the real deal. Now, at its core, Heads or Tails is all about young lovers on the run from bounty hunters who stumble upon revolutionaries and train robbers. It's your classic Western tale, but with some fantastic twists that take it into magical realism territory. Think spaghetti Western meets French New Wave. But what really steals the show here is Nadia Tereszkiewicz as Rosa, a French actress who brings meat to the bones of this rather thinly written lead role. Her character's got some serious depth, and those dreamy bedroom eyes are instantly reminiscent of Julie Christie in Robert Altman's classic Western, McCabe and Mrs. Miller. And speaking of Altman, it seems like director Zoppi's is trying to evoke that same revisionist spirit here. Now, the plot thickens as Rosa gets caught up in this equestrian contest between Santino, played by Alessandro Borghi, and Urkel Roop's degenerate son, Mirko Artuso. It's all about who can tame a wild horse faster, but it turns into something much more complex when Rosa intervenes and seals their fate. Of course, with a Western as sprawling as this one, you can't help but think of old favorites like Viva Zapata, the Mexican revolutionary who was urging peasants to revolt back in the 20th century. And what's interesting here is that similar tensions were brewing in Italy at the turn of the century, with the expansion of the railway system sparking local worker strikes and labor disputes. As we get into the fantastical elements of this film, Heads or Tails starts to lose its footing a bit, but trust me, the ride remains pretty enjoyable. And that's all thanks to some fantastic cinematography from Simone D'Arcangelo and his team, who managed to seamlessly blend photochemical film stock with digital work. In short, if you're looking for something new in the Western genre, Heads or Tails is definitely worth a watch, even if it takes a few wild detours. And hey, that's what makes this channel so great. We're all about exploring those offbeat gems and sharing them with you. So saddle up, folks, and get ready for some cinematic fun.